He held up the sketchbook, sneering so everyone in the food court could hear.
"What's wrong? Can't talk because you're special?"
Ethan said nothing, just stared down, red-faced, shaking, humiliated. But someone was watching. It was him. And what he said would change more than just one boy's life. Stay until the end, because this isn't just about bullying. It's about what true strength looks like. It was just another Saturday at Willow Creek Mall. The kind of day where everything blends together. Families shuffle past food courts, toddlers crying for ice cream, teens glued to their phones. And sitting at a quiet table near the back, 12-year-old Ethan Harper. Ethan wasn't like most kids. He lived with autism, and crowds overwhelmed him. But sketching, that was his world. His pencil danced across the page, bringing superheroes to life. Capes, energy blasts, masks. His own universe where good always triumphed. But today, his quiet corner wouldn't stay peaceful for long. A few tables over, 15-year-old Landon Carr slouched in a chair, scrolling TikTok with his two friends, laughing too loud and shoving each other like they owned the place. Landon had a reputation, the kind that made teachers brace and parents whisper. Ever since his dad walked out, he'd been getting louder, meaner. When his eyes landed on Ethan sketching alone, something in him lit up, like a switch flipped. "Yo, what's that kid doing?" His friends smirked, watching Landon rise and strut over. He snatched the notebook from Ethan's hand without asking. "What's this? You draw babies?" He flipped through the pages like they were trash, then tore one in half. Laughter from a nearby table, a glance from a passing shopper, but no one intervened. Ethan froze. He didn't cry. He didn't speak. His fingers trembled on the edge of the table. And then, a shadow. One that stretched long behind Landon. Standing tall, with a solid build, a shaved head, and a simple black hoodie. But no one noticed at first. But then, that voice. "You got a problem with superheroes, kid?" Landon turned. His smirk vanished. Gasp echoed. "No way. That's Vin Diesel." Phones lifted. Cameras clicked. But Vin wasn't there for attention. He gently took the notebook from Landon's hands and knelt beside Ethan. "These drawings," Vin said, holding up the torn page, "these are real heroes. Don't let anyone tell you different." Ethan stared, wide-eyed. He blinked twice, unsure if this was real. Vin looked at him with a calm, fatherly warmth. "You've got talent, man. These guys here, they've got more heart than most people I know." Then Vin stood, towering over Landon. "Let me tell you something, son. Real strength is protecting others, not tearing them down." Landon fumbled over his words. I didn't mean..." "You meant enough," Vin cut in. Not angry, just disappointed. "Think about who you want to be." For once, Landon had no comeback. The food court was silent. Even the usual mall music seemed to fade. Vin handed the sketchbook back to Ethan, still gently clutching the torn page. "Don't ever stop drawing," he said. "The world needs heroes like yours." Ethan nodded, tears forming at the corners of his eyes, not from sadness, but from something deeper. For the next 20 minutes, Vin sat with him. He signed Ethan's drawings, asked questions about each hero. "What's this one's superpower?" "He protects kids from bullies." "Sounds like someone I know," Vin smiled. Landon sat alone. His friends had drifted away. A few feet away, the boy he mocked now sat beside a global action star. And Landon, for the first time in a long time, felt small. Not because someone made him feel that way, but because he realized he had made someone feel that way. That moment sat with him like a weight. Later that day, a mall worker said they saw Landon still sitting there, staring at a crumpled piece of paper. No one knows what went through his head, but something had shifted. Ethan's mom, who had stepped away to grab lunch, returned in tears when she saw what had happened. "You're Vin Diesel," she whispered. "Today, I'm just a fan of Ethan," Vin said. Before leaving, Vin turned to the crowd. "Next time you see someone getting picked on, don't just watch. Heroes don't wait to be asked. They act." The moment went viral that night. Over 6 million views in 24 hours. And the headline? Vin Diesel saves the day. But the real hero was a boy with a sketchbook. Ethan didn't just meet his hero that day. He became one. And Landon? Maybe he was just a kid who needed someone to show him what real strength looked like. Because sometimes the most powerful thing we can do isn't throw a punch. It's offer kindness. And sometimes the real superheroes don't wear capes. They wear hoodies, and they show up when no one else will. If you believe that kindness is the greatest strength, subscribe for more stories that prove the world is still full of unexpected heroes. And remember, the next time you see someone hurting, be the one who stands up.